In the quiet Moldovan village of Pepeni, a resident stumbled upon a strange object in a field. Thinking it was a toy, they brought it home, unaware it was actually a military drone. For 4 days, the drone sat in the village, passed around as a curiosity. No one suspected it was linked to the war raging just across the border in Ukraine. The object, far from being a harmless plaything, was a piece of military technology that had crash-landed near Pepeni. The village, usually peaceful, was about to become the focus of a serious investigation. As word spread, curiosity turned to concern. Was this really just a toy? The resident who found it soon found themselves at the center of attention. The discovery would soon bring police and experts to their small community. In rural areas near conflict zones, the tools of war can appear deceptively harmless. This incident shows how quickly the realities of war can cross borders and disrupt ordinary lives. The drone's journey ended quietly, but its presence would have lasting consequences for Pepeni. The residents' innocent mistake highlighted the risks faced by those living near conflict. The peaceful atmosphere of the village was shattered by a single, unexpected find. The story was about to escalate from local gossip to a national security concern. The residents' simple actions set off a chain of events no one could have predicted. Sometimes the front lines of war are closer than we think. The village of Pepeni was about to learn this firsthand. On December 3, 2025, Pepeni's quiet was broken by the arrival of police and a bomb disposal team. Authorities responded swiftly to reports of the mysterious drone. Their priority: secure the area and ensure the safety of the villagers. The professionals' presence turned a local curiosity into a national news story. The drone, now in pieces, was found on a trailer attached to a farm tractor. The resident, still thinking it was a toy, had already dismantled it. Police and bomb experts were surprised to find the drone stripped down, its internal parts exposed. This complicated their investigation, but also suggested the object was not immediately dangerous. The fact that it had been handled so much without incident was a relief, but also a warning. The resident had unknowingly taken a great risk. The authorities began carefully examining the scattered parts, starting the process of identification. The scene was a surreal mix of rural life and modern warfare. The tools of war had landed in the most ordinary of places. The police's methodical approach reassured the community, but the sense of unease lingered. The investigation was just beginning. Pepeni was now on the map for all the wrong reasons. The investigation started on the back of a farm trailer, where bomb experts examined every piece of the dismantled drone. Their first task check for explosives. After a thorough inspection, they announced the drone was not armed. Relief swept through Pepeni. There was no bomb, no immediate danger. The resident who took the drone home had been lucky. Handling unknown objects from a conflict zone is always risky. The drone's wings, engine, and components were all separated, making the expert's job unusual. Instead of disarming a device, they had to inspect a pile of parts. The police collected everything as evidence for further analysis. Even without explosives, the drone's presence was a serious violation of Moldova's airspace. The focus shifted to identifying the drone and tracing its origins. The investigation was far from over. The authorities needed to know: what kind of drone was this, and how did it end up in Pepeni? The answers would reveal more about the conflict next door. Sometimes the most dangerous threats arrive quietly, disguised as something ordinary. The pieces of the drone would soon tell their story. Pepeni waited for answers. Authorities soon identified the drone as a Gerbera-type, also known as Gerbera-type. Unlike commercial drones, these are military-grade UAVs designed for one-way attack missions. Often called kamikaze drones, They crash into targets and self-destruct. Their main purpose: deliver explosives, not surveillance. The Gerbera-type is widely used by Russia in its war against Ukraine. Finding one in Moldova strongly suggests it strayed from a Russian attack. Its presence in Pepeni was a stark reminder that the war's reach extends beyond Ukraine's borders. This drone likely malfunctioned or ran out of fuel, ending up in Moldova by accident. The fact that it carried no explosives was pure luck. For Pepeni, the discovery brought the war uncomfortably close to home. Mayor Oleg Cernei acted fast when he learned about the drone. He immediately reported the incident to state authorities, ensuring a professional response. In a video statement, he explained, "A citizen thought it was a toy and brought it into Pepeni." His clear communication helped prevent panic and blame within the community. The mayor's quick thinking bridged the gap between local residents and national authorities. In times of crisis, local leadership is crucial. By involving experts, Mayor Cernei set an example for other leaders in the region. His actions ensured the safety of his village and kept the focus on resolving the situation. The incident highlighted the importance of responsible leadership in uncertain times. Sometimes the right call at the right moment can make all the difference. Pepeni's mayor did just that. After the Pepeni incident, Moldovan police issued a clear warning: never touch a fallen drone. Even if it looks harmless, it could be deadly. Drones from conflict zones may contain explosives or toxic materials. The safest action is to leave the object where it is and call emergency services. The police urged citizens to move away and report any suspicious debris immediately. In Moldova, the emergency number is 112. Provide the exact location and let professionals handle the rest. The case in Pepeni was a close call. The next might not be so lucky. Curiosity can be dangerous when it comes to debris from war. The authorities' message was simple: caution saves lives. The public advisory was widely shared to educate and protect communities. The lesson: never try to be a hero with unknown objects. In a region touched by conflict, safety must always come first. The warning was clear: don't touch, just call. The Pepeni drone was not the first to land in Moldova. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, debris from drones and missiles has repeatedly fallen on Moldovan soil. These incidents are becoming more frequent, raising alarm across the country. Moldova's proximity to Ukraine makes it vulnerable to stray weapons. In the week before Pepeni, another drone landed on a house in the Floresti district. Each incident is a stark reminder that the war's dangers do not respect borders. Moldova's airspace has been violated multiple times by drones during Russian attacks on Ukraine. The government has protested these breaches, demanding respect for its neutrality. Despite diplomatic efforts, the incidents continue. As long as the war rages, Moldova faces the risk of more unwelcome intrusions. The pattern is clear: no one is truly out of reach. Moldova's neutrality is under constant strain from the war next door. Repeated airspace violations by drones and missiles create ongoing tension. The government must protect its people while avoiding escalation. Moldova's limited military resources make this a daunting challenge. Each incident strengthens Moldova's resolve to seek support from Western partners. The public feels both anxious and resilient, trying to maintain normalcy amid uncertainty. The Pepeni incident was a wake-up call, highlighting the need for caution. International support is crucial as Moldova works to modernize its defenses. Until then, the threat of war spilling over remains ever present. Moldova's leaders and citizens must stay vigilant. The pressure on Moldova's airspace is a daily reality. The Pepeni drone incident ended safely, but it left a lasting lesson. Modern warfare can reach even the most peaceful villages. The line between conflict and safety is thinner than ever. The key message: never touch suspicious objects. Call the authorities. Local leaders and communities must stay alert and informed. Moldova's position is challenging, but responsible action and international support can help keep it secure. The story of Pepeni is about luck, responsibility, and the importance of caution. As the war in Ukraine continues, similar incidents may happen again. In uncertain times, being prepared and following expert advice is the best way to stay safe. For Moldova, vigilance is now a way of life.